Hi guys, welcome to this week's episode of Miss Planet. Before we get started with our project for the week, I just want to let you know that our digital store is officially open and we are so excited. We've been working so hard to give you what you've been asking us for. How do I plan my own wedding? How do I plan my own projects? Well, guess what? We have the planners for you. Now, for a limited time, our very first planner, which is our DIY project planning planner, is absolutely free for a limited time, but it's absolutely free. So you can just check it out, see what we have in there. We've just been working so hard to make sure we give you everything you need step by step, almost like just having me right there with you. So that one is completely free for a limited time. And our second one, which I am so excited about, is our DIY bride wedding planner. And when I tell you that I'm so in love with it, I just am. We really sat down and they picked my brain and they were like, well, what things would you want in a planner? And it just kind of spilled out of me. And so there's so many things in it, from budget planners to checklists to timelines to calendars to things you wouldn't think of, little hints about writing your own vows, to keeping track of your RSVP list. I mean, it's so, well, it's a planet. I'm a planner, so it's so detail oriented because I want to make sure you have everything you could possibly need. And I'm happy to say you will. So if you'd like to check out these planners, go ahead and go down to the description, click on that upside down triangle, click on the description box, and you will see the link to our digital store. So excited, cannot wait to hear your feedback. And yes, we're working on more. We hear you, we know what you need, and we want to make sure you have everything you can to be a DIY expert and plan it yourself. All right, let's get started with this week's project. So this week's project request comes from Rhonda, and she writes, "Hi, Miss Planet." Hi, Rhonda. "My daughter is getting married soon. Her color theme is gold as an accent, red, black, and white. She wants this as a centerpiece. She wants the tall vases to be gold and the flowers to be red roses." Ooh, pretty, pretty. "I would like to start making these now." Yes, Rhonda. Early planning. Perfect. "And I would love for you to show me how to put this together using red roses, or your opinion on how to make red rose centerpiece pop like the one in the picture. Thank you, Rhonda." Well, Rhonda, not only are we going to make it pop, we're going to make it affordable. That's the big thing. So this week, we are creating this tall rose gold chandelier wedding centerpiece at an affordable price. So excited to show you how we did this, creating it with a $7 vase. Yes, $7. Okay. Let's get started with this week's project, tall rose gold chandelier. Let's go. To create our $7 vase, we're going to use two of our 8-inch Sydney vases and one of our Dollar Tree candlesticks. That's 4 inches. So first I'm going to take some gloss Mod Podge and I'm going to stir in or mix in about a tablespoon of glitter. Now, this could be any color glitter you want, but because Rhonda wants gold, we're doing gold for Rhonda. Then you're just going to simply paint it on. It is really up to you how much of the gold accent you want. You can paint it on lightly, just have a little shimmer, or you can add multiple layers. So it's completely up to you. Remember, we give you the plan, you make it your own. So for this vase, I decided to put 2 coats of our glitter glue on there. Now notice, once it dries, it doesn't flake at all. It's completely sealed. So then you're just going to flip one of your Sydney vases over, go ahead and put your E6000, the extra strength that will bond with glass, and attach it and attach a Sydney vase right on top. Be sure to let your vase dry overnight, making sure that the first section is completely dry before you add the top Sydney vase to the top of the candlestick. Now, once everything is completely dry, it's time to attach your styrofoam ball. This is an 8-inch one. I always cut a little, kind of like a mold around the indentation just to give some extra security. Put a little hot glue at the top of the rim of your vase and attach your foam ball. Now that our foam ball is nice and secure, it's time to embellish. The first thing we're going to do is take about 24 inches of this gem garland, and we're going to use a floral pin to attach it on the underside of our foam ball and then on the sides of our 10-inch foam disc at the bottom, creating the first part of our chandelier. Now it's time to add the pretty parts. So we're going to just take some 22 gauge floral wire. We're going to make a hook at the end, and notice how I kind of tip the end so that our chandelier hanging gems hang just perfectly. I'm attaching 6. It really depends on how much chandelier you want. Remember, we give you the plan and you get to make it your own. So this part is optional. So I have these little gold tinged leaves off of Christmas holly plants that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I thought they would be perfect. You don't have to do this part, but it's just a little hint. Well, Rhonda, what do you think? Pretty awesome. I love how this tall rose gold chandelier wedding centerpiece turned out. I have to tell you, this centerpiece, because it's so tall, it's right around 36 inches tall, done by a florist with fresh flowers, would cost easily upwards of $400, maybe even $500 a piece. A piece. We made this with a $7 vase at a fraction of the cost with our finds at the Dollar Tree. It can be done. I'm so glad you guys chose to join us this week. We know you have so many options, so we just feel blessed that you want to spend this time with us. If you like this video, go ahead and like us, subscribe so you can be the first to know when our videos are posted every single Wednesday. And by all means, write us a comment, send us a question. That's what we are here for. Your comments and words of encouragement, you just don't know. They just push us along and make us work even harder. So keep giving us those words of encouragement. They mean so much to us. And please, if there are questions, write them in our comments. We are here to answer your questions to help you with a plan. Also, if you would like to follow us on our social media, we have them. You can follow us on Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And please post your projects on our social media. We love to see them. And guess what? We just might pick you as our planner of the week. Don't forget to get your free DIY planner. It's free for a limited time. I don't want you to miss it. And check out our new DIY bride wedding planner. It's awesome. It's wonderful. It's created just for you. We just want to help you have the most beautiful wedding on a budget. So all of those things, along with the links to All of our supplies and project costs are right there in the description. So you just click on that little upside down triangle. It takes you to the description box and you will find the links for the supplies, the links for the project costs, as well as the link to our digital store for our new wedding planner binders. If you haven't had enough of us and you want to hang out some more, head on over to our Patreon channel. Now that is where I get to be a little bit more personal and kind of relax a little bit more. Maybe get a little bit off of teacher mode and more in just hangout mode. So if you want to hang out with me, head on over to Patreon. And we're doing some amazing things at my own home, getting ready for the holidays. So you can support us that way. Well, guys, that brings us to the end. And oh, there's one more thing. Ebates. Oh my gosh. I have made so much money buying through my Ebates account. Don't miss this opportunity. Ebates is absolutely free, Free. Sign up, click on your Ebates account, find the vendor you want to shop with, and shop to your heart's content and get a check in the mail in the end. Don't miss your check. So, with that being said, it brings us to the end, and I had so much fun. This arrangement is probably one of my favorites. It's because it's so economic. I'm just excited about it. So with that being said, thank y'all for joining us. Had such a blast. Can't wait to be back next week. Take care. See you soon. God bless.